This is Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington, West Virginia. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Marshall Thundering Herd. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Marshall! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The returner will field it and try to do some business. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hollins. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Meadows. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find one working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to fire to the left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I'd like to see the receivers do a better job fighting to get open on that scramble play. The quarterback's flushed out. He's working to his left. You now need to break the route off. You got to run with him. Someone's got to go down the boundary. Someone's got to come back to the quarterback and give him a place to go with the ball.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to beat the D deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. This is a designed run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Finds his man. Touchdown, Hurd! Into the end zone for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage. coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Pocket breaking down, and they got it.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. On the ground with the counter. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The kick is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll run it on the counter. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to impose their will with the run. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the catch.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Johnson wants to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Kick is in the air. He'll call for the fair catch here. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Finds his man. It's Hamilton. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Meadows. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The offense changing the play. He's in open space downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
On the delay, it's Meadows. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Culliver. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Marshall lines up just needing a few inches on third down. Slithers into space. Could be an alley. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. Off play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Wide receiver going in motion. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Man, you always want to get the home crowd.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. They're going to somehow turn this into a 2-point conversion. Better to be lucky than good sometimes as they extend the lead. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Johnson looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's past the 30. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires one high and deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And this defense has come out really, really strong. I mean, this is the 3rd possession. They've already got 2 stops, and now they try to take advantage of them and go over the top because the D's been aggressive. Still doing a great job staying disciplined, staying home. To start this football game, man, they have been lights out.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hollins. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 3 team, the Oregon Ducks.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. They win their second straight game, and talk about doing it in style. That margin of victory is a head-turner.
Pulls it on the option.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They'll go right back to the run. Fights off a defender. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Sometimes you hope a return will give you good field position. Sometimes it puts a touchdown on the board like that 93-yarder just did. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Just an outstanding return there, and really sets up his offense nicely. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
The Eagles come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Marshall! Took it all the way back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant.